One in this series. Now they as well
Hey, Twistzz.
beat ENCE on this map in Paris, 16-12. So we're kind of just going to the comfort picks for both teams. But man, the way ENCE played that first map, it feels like anything's up for grabs here on Overpass.
Yeah, we're definitely expecting a much better FaZe clan here. As Maui's pointed out, Rops looked a little uncomfortable at times. Should be a different story here overall. And Twistzz, what a P250 pistol he had over on Anubis. We're going to try and run that back.
Yeah, going to get less opportunities here, at least in the early going. Not running into just a group of massed ENCE players. Sunpius eats a Glock bullet to the teeth, down to 52 health. That's going to force him to back away. Nertz is still shifting towards the end of bathrooms, and FaZe is still figuring out exactly where they want to end on the map. But karrigan with the bomb seems to be realigning them towards a B bomb site. So maden and D-Head have a lot of attention.
And the Julies. We've been seeing so many pistols being overtaken by these. And we've seen the Jewel Berettas unleash. Here they come right in towards D-Haz. It's maden with the first. Rain is gone, and now the Jewel Berettas lay down the law.
Oh, he's still alive.
They've run out of ammo. Somehow they've run out of ammo, and he has stayed alive indeed. And Brokey runs right into the mix. So many shots in so many different directions. ENCE don't lose a single player.
It's got to suck when you're in that monster tunnel and you have the dualies just swinging wide on you, and you just know they're never, ever, ever going to have to reload. 2 kills for D-Ha. And 1-0 for ENCE.
Just kept coming. Nice first kill from maden. And then D-Ha let off the lead.
Doesn't even have to aim. He's just spamming him as fast as it'll go. Pistol round for ENCE on Overpass. FaZe won both pistols on Anubis, despite such a heavy loss. So nice for ENCE to have here. And we got a B-rush with unarmored Glocks. Here we go, baby. maden gonna get a stat pad with a quick 3, and Snappy comes in just to steal one away. It's a second round for ENCE.
But now, I like that FaZe clan did that. Get that boring round out of the way.
I like that they just ran to their death with no chance.
Yeah, good. Accept it. Now let's get the AKs out. Let's get into the real gun rounds. And this is an MP9 for Snappy. You're going to keep a little bit of a bonus here with the FAMAS and the Scout as well. And FaZe getting a decent amount of utility out. Let's see what the first call for karrigan is here on Overpass with the guns in hand. It's going to be sending Rops outside B. Just a nice spread, a nice default. Nertz getting aggressive, trying to disrupt that. Brokey gets his gun out in time. And Sunpius, he's got a pick in the mid-fight too.
Yeah, actually, this actually turns out in the favor of ENCE at the end of the day. One for one in kills, and then look at the damage to Brokey, and even karrigan brought down to 73. And then look at the nades that FaZe have to work with in this third round. 2 smokes and a Molotov, and they've got the entire map of Overpass to traverse. You're going to hope Rops can provide you something on this slow play towards short.
Oh, flash. Catches Rops.
Ooh.
He's very lucky to tuck his head down there. If he was even a second later, he would have been dead to rights. Well, they know D-Ha is locked in the connector. And he goes back for the fight. He wants to win it this time versus Rops, and he'll do exactly that. Now Twistzz comes towards the top of Con. Looked like he wanted to avenge his fallen teammate, but they stay on track. They stay focused on the play towards A, but Sunpius snaps up with the Scout. D-Ha arrives in the back of connector, and it's just Brokey left. Sunpius doesn't hit this shot, but maden certainly will. 3-0 start for ENCE.
That's such a nasty shot from Sunpius. Like, all right, where'd this little guy go? Where'd this bastard go?
He's found him. He definitely found him.
Right between the eyes.
A Spanish sniper.
It's cool seeing him come into this form, this level.
Right and ready for to peak at Cologne again.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like that's the last time we saw it was Cologne last year when Movistar made that crazy run.
This is job application for ENCE.
Sure. 3-0. All Deagles picked up for FaZe.
Oh, Brokey with a bit of a charge on him. A Deagle running towards Party. And Sunpius is ready, but misses the shot. A rare miss as Brokey baits the shot out of him. And karrigan is sprinting up long here.
Yeah, look how much more carefree they are with these unarmored Deagles that not worrying about utility, not worrying about weapons. They've got a lot of space. Sunpius is the only one here. This is actually really dangerous. Oh, he has no idea how close karrigan is, and that's the only D. Everyone else at the other bomb site. This site is lost. Like, this is a recovery mission all of a sudden.
But look at Nertz. He's going to find the bomb coming up the back of connector. Twistzz wasn't ready. Oh, damn, that is clean. Nertz with a quick tap to the head of Rain. This is wild.
Yeah, that's actually a huge save from Nertz. Like, not just the 2 kills, but as you mentioned, the bomb being dropped on the first frag has bought so much time.
They do get it down now.
And Broky's gotten off, and this is where he does his best work. Oh, that's an awkward miss. Awkward situation. Good luck, Broky.
Sure, Rops will be thanking you, Rush, for catching that one, but here goes Broky. Good luck indeed. A roll of the dice. Gambling with his life as he goes for second onto his D-Ha, but no flick out to long. It is Nertz who's the hero of this round 4 as he comes back up through connector and finishes the round on the side.
That's an expensive round, though. That's a dicey round that ENCE is able to recover, all in the hands of Nertz. Even Broky, you could see him kind of warming up. I feel like those kinds of weird situations where it should be impossible are sometimes where he does his most spectacular work, but there's the critical kill. That bomb being dropped, that was a thing of beauty, but that first one that buys so much time is just wonderful.
FaZe back to a good bite. Early util preventing a comfortable peek here for Broky. Look at that. Half HP damage done already, and a nade follows up. Ooh, Broky's having a tough time at the start of these rounds. And a good change up here. Nertz being sent down long. He's going to tuck his head down because he wants the AWP to take the initial attention. He can hide behind the stone and watch for this long bathrooms peek. So it's a cool setup here from ENCE towards long. There's a boost coming, Jason. Look at this.
Yeah, but Rops is usually on top of those things. Rops usually doesn't get caught off guard by those boosts. A little bit of spam coming through. Twistzz takes some superficial damage. 1 minute mark. FaZe making their first move out towards long. Nertz is ready. Senpaius was there as well. Rain has been forced back as well. Dink sounds worse than it is.
The 3 players from FaZe yet to get a kill. Karrigan hits the deck. Only 1 kill for him so far in this game, and Rain running back down connector. And it is the 3 remaining players who have not got a single pick yet. Can they change that? 35 seconds.
Yeah, ENCE know everything that's happening, though. Snappy and Maden are aligned really well. D-Ha's just shifted over. Nertz is going to stop them from falling back. He'll have a fast flank. Good luck.
They're going to try a boost here to get a pick.
20 seconds.
And work in tandem with Twistzz coming out of Monster. Yet to find that impact.
If he doesn't have it now, I think this has got to be a safe call, but Nertz is already wrapped behind you. Oh, they're in trouble.
Oh, this could get even worse than it already is. Twistzz will take D-Ha away. But run away, FaZe. You gotta get away from this. Saving these weapons. And so at least give him the mercy to allow that. I thought maybe there was a last-second wallbang about to happen on Rops there, but 5-0 start here for ENCE.
Yeah, looking really good. And FaZe haven't been able to find any kind of opening or weakness to really exploit. Closest round is that one of the Deagles where they just kind of strolled up highway and long and found Senpaius exposed. Happier times.
Memories. Every time you're losing a round, you just have to look at that. Remind yourself where you want to be, not where you are. Timeout taken for FaZe, of course, and Karrigan rallying the troops because they have not really even come to play on the individual front just yet. Maybe that can all change here.
Yeah, ENCE is looking really comfortable. Round 6, Tech9 on Broky. FaZe able to pick up plenty of utility even with the save to the 3 saved weapons. Still have a good kit of nades to bring to bear.
Alright, they just have to keep taking damage from these early mollies that just keep landing perfectly, and Rain does spot Senpaius, but the sniper's able to get a second to ready himself, and that's enough. That's enough to find devastating impact, and Snappy also follows up. Rops does not win that fight. Every single engagement is going ENCE's way.
Finally, Twistzz is able to have a rebuttal, but Karrigan's gone down in the meanwhile.
2 players left, just like that. The round's only just started. There's 1 minute and 22 seconds left.
Yeah.
And we've only got 2 FaZe players up.
This is how Anubis felt as well, though to be fair, ENCE was on the T side on that one, but all the opening engagements went the way of ENCE. So Broky catches off 1, but that's it. That's all he'll get. Maden's on point, shuts it down quickly, and it's only Twistzz remaining with a minute. 1v3. Bomb dropped firmly within the B bomb site.
He slips his way out towards the side. Has seen a pixel, that AWP dropping in, but now they know exactly where Twistzz is. Can the King come back into this? 40 seconds. Still some time. Looks towards short, gets caught by Maden. will collect a 6th round.
It's a really good round for maden. Triple kill, 3 isolated fights.
Great game for maden. Overall, 9-0 right now.
Yeah, Sunpius dominated Anubis. maden getting started here on Overpass. And out of the timeout, FaZe can't find the winning recipe, down to Tech9s.
Still very composed in the comms. It's interesting hearing karrigan say without the energy, they're not a top team. Feeling that there's that much stock in it. Sunpius goes for the mid-peak. Doesn't work out, and this time Rain has actually been able to get through without taking so much damage from the utility. This is a different look from FaZe, actually getting the opening kill on some ground early.
Yeah, it might be nice. Let's see if they can build upon it. There was still presence here from other members of ENCE. Sunpius back at the A bomb site, Diha obviously in bathroom, so nothing that FaZe can really take advantage of early, but now starting to press forward. Snappy's gonna shift. Sunpius playing a risky game.
Oh, Snappy, get your gun out, get your gun out. Luckily, the rest of his teammates are there to support him. And the speed of FaZe is stopped. They're going to try and slink back down to B, but maden has realized that, rotated down, catches Rops walking over the bridge. And it is just Twistzz alone again. The AK, not clean enough on that kill.
maden can't die. maden is unkillable at the moment.
He's got plot armor.
11-0.
Somehow. Oh, 7-0. What a start for ENCE.
And this is a streak of 3 rounds where ENCE has only lost 4 players, so money is just continuing to grow. The advantages for the ENCE side are continuing to grow.
Rops is still 0-6.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Rain 0-6.
Yeah, that's not ideal.
Yeah, poor Rops. Not having a good day.
ENCE is just playing a very disruptive style at the moment, and because FaZe can't do anything about it, like, why change it?
Here they come. Bit of speed up through the connector. They've seen a gap in the Tech9 round in the previous, but this time D has patched that up. karrigan gets nowhere.
Yeah, it takes quite a bit of damage, but he'll be content with the 1 kill with the man advantage he's provided his team. They're still push forward in bathrooms. Season hears nothing, so Diha can confidently just jump back and bank.
ENCE are shrouded in success at the moment. They feel comfortable just hiding back with that first opening kill. Let FaZe let them play. See what they can do here.
Look how far back FaZe is still on the map.
That's what I'm saying. They haven't done anything. They haven't pushed forward. It's so passive from ENCE. They're letting FaZe do whatever they want, and it's just individual fights. Look, there's another one. Rain alone. No one's able to trade it. It's just looking too easy right now for ENCE at the moment. The bomb's coming long. And Rops is far away. Hard to see how they're going to break through this defense. Snappy's, he's had enough. He wants some info. So he's pushed down.
Yeah, I mean, he might find it. The problem is, I mean, depending on where he chooses to go, he might be actually, now the utility's being spent, it's going to be pretty obvious that the A bomb site is going to be under attack. So Diha Nerds can be confident and just chilling. Maden's on his hustle over. Snappy's going to stick around even. So, yeah, this is so many bodies to break into if you're FaZe. And look at Diha and Nerds, the way that they can combine fighting the same battle from 2 different angles. It's impossible for FaZe. 8-0. I didn't expect this when I looked at the schedule this morning.
No, not at all. I think I didn't expect this on Overpass either because, okay, Anubis makes sense. ENCE are just a lot better than FaZe on that map in particular, but you thought maybe you would see FaZe come out a lot better here on Overpass. You would have bet on it, but right now, this isn't even a FaZe that are fighting back, that are able to get kills. It's very strange to see. They're just getting completely outmatched when it comes to firepower.
Yeah, but I think you've nailed it in that previous round. A lot of individual fights. It seems like some cohesion, like the ideas aren't being worked on together. Like nobody's coming up with a game plan. It's guys kind of coming up with something and doing it themselves instead of calling a teammate over to be involved in it as well. And when you add into that, just like the individual where, you know, Rops and Rain still 0 kills each. It's pretty crazy to watch it actually happen. With all the names on that team.
No.
Sunpius and Nerds deep at the A bomb site, showing some different looks of defense. They've been aggressive previously, and now they're willing to sit back and let FaZe just burn a bunch of time clearing close angles.
I think it's because you've seen so many different looks on the CT side. FaZe don't feel comfortable taking any control early. So they're slow, so and tentative, and ENCE are just sitting back. Oh.
Ow. All right, well, there's a mistake.
1 added to the tally. And here come FaZe up towards A. They're going to run it out through middle. karrigan selling a B fake with utility at the moment.
They heard that failed smoke. They're like, that's our one.
That's it.
That's the one we needed.
They slipped up. That's the chance to go. And let's fading away now. And here they come. Smoke out towards the stairs to Pies. He smells blood.
Oh
and
my.
It's his own.
Jesus.
Because Range has bloodied up his face. And now Inert's out towards long. His AK is looking absolutely spectacular. 3 kills. And Diha comes in the rotation. He's now just Rob's left alone. And finally, he's getting a touch of the ball. A chance to actually get into this one. And this could be the clutch that ignites Robs back into Overpass. Yet to get a kill at the start of this round. And now looking for his 3rd. maden's come up the stairway. Yet to die, the immortal. Inside of this round. He'll climb over the truck. He'll start to consider that Robs has gone towards long. He'll realize shortly that that's the only place he could have gone. And maden rounds the corner, and Robs will win it. Finally bringing down maden, and finally getting some impact in a round.
Yeah, that's a great time to have your first 3 kills. Get FaZe on the board. Now build upon it. I think maden maybe a slight hesitation on his swing. A little elbow showed before he committed to the fight. So Robs able to get a bit comfortable with what was coming. Nice clutch, desperate clutch. All started with this shot from Rain. And imagine that, both players who were killless before this round began putting kills on the board, and it's turned in FaZe's favor. 4 kills between Robs and Rain.
And a timeout taken for FaZe as well right after that round win. So you want to get into this now. They want to take that as the first step into Overpass. The great procrastinators waited 8 rounds before they got going.
Round 10.
Interested to see what sort of call they've come up with out of this time, because they've used 2 so far.
Ooh,
and there's a boost. Okay. Oh, so close! So close for Brokey.
Well, that'll give away the game a little bit. Look at the way Nerds has picked up. A little bit blind, but he recovers in time. Rain goes down. Coming through a smoke, and that is a good play from Nerds, realizing the quad boost situation, realizing you had a moment to spring into action and taking advantage of it.
Yeah, great quick decision. And that's the reward. Some Pies goes into the toilets this time with his AWP ready to crack away Twistzz. And after the first round win for FaZe, they've come into the next round after a timeout, down 2 players immediately.
They just can't find any consistent way to move around the map without losing players. There goes Brokey. Sunpius has no idea. Oh, he spots it out. karrigan shows his shoulder. And almost there through the smoke. He read what was coming next. No one's been touched yet on ENCE.
This is the most disheartening way to lose a round, though. You pick up the first round win. It's a big clutch. You have this huge hype. You win a round.
Then it's back to the pit.
Yeah, straight back into the pit. It's crazy, though, because he used the timeout. And they discussed calling the 4-man boost into the pick. Don't hit it, and that's what happens. A flawless round comes in from ENCE. They don't even lose a point of damage on ENCE.
I know, it's so solid. Well, the B bomb site has been rough for FaZe, and when you go A, Sunpius is there with an opper. Nerds is there being aggressive. He's picked off Rain a couple times, pushing up. Sunpius has whittled you down as you traverse bathrooms and highway. You got to be stumped right now if you're an in-game leader.
Yeah, I mean, karrigan's looking up maybe like, for some
please
divine
God.
Intervention. Anybody got any ideas up there?
We're in the Bible Belt. It might work.
Might absolutely work. Maybe we'll see a turnaround from this point onwards. Oh, Robs goes in. Tech9 gets the chance because karrigan's flash was so good. Snappy was blind for an eternity. Don't look into the light. Oh, Twistzz, second kill. Coming in for FaZe. And that's maden getting caught out inside of the B site, so a much better start to the round here for FaZe. And this was some weaker guns too.
Yeah, what's up with these weaker guns? I think the round they won previously started with mostly decals as well. Diha. Gonna try and bring this back. He's found Twistzz. It's not done yet. Oh, that follow-up flashbang from Rain. Absolutely beautiful. 2 flashbangs activate FaZe in this round, and if you're Sunpius and Nerds, you got to think about saving this flank. Nerds might see if he can get like 1 or 2 quickly if they're caught off guard. He shouldn't be going for this, you imagine. And there it is. That gives away the game. Second round for FaZe on the board.
I think it comes back to the point you brought up at the start of this game, was the fact that FaZe, when they're on the Tech 9s, they looked a little bit more freed up at the start of the round, right? They were willing to take a bit more space, take a few more fights right from the get-go.
A few more risks.
Yeah, exactly. And they did that in this round. It's worked for them.
To be fair, they've tried to take some risks previously, and even with guns, and it's just Sunpius just banging you out. So
Yeah,
what are you going to do? Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Sunpius sees the gun barrel, saw him cross, and karrigan goes down. 7-round lead. Heading into round 12.
That was good. Flash from karrigan to set it all up, to allow that chance to get short. And once you get your players into that position, that's where you can then try and fight out the B site, and Twistzz uses that to great effect. All right, FaZe, though, you mentioned it 2 rounds ago, the fact that they haven't been able to find any sort of consistent way to move around the map. They have to now pick that up. You cannot afford to just lose this follow-up round again.
Oh, Nerds. But under a little bit of pressure, he's going to stick around. Snappy's found the opening. That's Rops wheeling and dealing and trying to clear every angle. And still they have no idea about Nerds. Sunpius at Divider watching his back.
Oh, Nerds is sticking around. And he's about to put Rain in the ground. Nice, easy kill. And he's staying here. And karrigan's going to go right into him, and Nerds denies any access around the corner. Finally, Brokey takes him out of contention. And now we're looking at just over a minute left, and FaZe down 2 players. It looks like it's going to be another one of those stories of finding some success and then dropping the ball again. But Brokey's going to take that missed shot as a chance, an opportunity to move through and towards this A site and try and gain some space. The Molotov fades away. Could have cleared out D-Hat, but it doesn't. And maden assists in closing. It's double figures for ENCE in the defensive overpass.
Yeah, it's just so painful. I mean, look when FaZe finally realize when they get close to the bomb, so there's only 2 of them left. It's just like every step of the way, every step of map control costs them a player. Or 2 if you got Nerds being aggressive, a crazy, crazy guy. 8-round lead.
As much as FaZe haven't shown up to the game with the individuals, ENCE have to another level today. It's kind of crazy seeing them hitting all of this form. Nerds, Dihas, and Pius, Snappy even had a good game, and maden's having an incredible start to this one. No one's a weak link at the moment. And an attack forward from FaZe, straight through middle. Maybe some speed behind it for Rain, could have opened it up, but doesn't get that chance.
One's already gotten across Sunpius's crosshair. He's got to be a little bit cautious. Him and Nerds will remain assertive in this part of the map. FaZe going for a heavy play out towards long. Rain, Brokey, and Rops all moving into that position. And Rain going to start creeping up along the wall.
Oh, Sunpius goes on in. Into the bathrooms, and karrigan is the first victim of round 13. An unlucky number for him, as that's also his 13th death. Every round, karrigan has perished.
Well, Snappy's in position outside the blue door and short, so if FaZe try and wheel between the bomb sites, they're screwed. Maden's on a fast flank, so if they slow down, they're screwed. And if they attack into it, there's 3 defenders here.
Sounds like they're screwed.
Yeah, it's almost like the best option you have is to go forward into this stack, into this defense, but they don't realize it just yet. Now they know, with maden giving away his position. Snappy's going to start getting active on the flank as well. And if you're FaZe, I think you realize you're trapped.
Oh, good clearance from Rain. Brokey lets Rain make that walk around and clear out Nerds instead. Now Brokey can move forward, but the flank is coming in. It's Snappy this time, who's got some assistance. Brokey turns back. Maden's cleared, and they know that wasn't the player that killed the previous teammate. So Brokey has to focus again and realize there's another player behind, and that's going to leave Rops in this 1v1 fight against D-Hat towards Bank, which he will lose. And Brokey has to leap to the truck. So he's going for the plant at a minimum, and at least gets the bomb plant. But it's 11 rounds for ENCE. Some extra cash can make a difference the next round, but it has just been a one-way street.
Yeah, when the scoreboard's 11-2, that extra cash doesn't feel all that nice.
True, but you know, at this point, you need every round you can take. So
yeah, we've been on a very silver linings hype train today.
We have, absolutely. It's great. But, I mean, you can get some extra util out on the AWP. You can get the AKs on everybody.
This is how ENCE is making money. You got to pay the tax every time you want to move around the map.
True. It's a heavy tax. It's a heavy burden. And 11 rounds. Very likely we see more from ENCE based on how this CT side is gone. Thing is that I wouldn't count FaZe out if they had 4 or 5 rounds. You know, they have a good CT side on Overpass. I mean, seen it in the major even when they went down on Overpass, they had a weak T side. They were still able to pull it back on CT side and make it a competitive game. But I feel like if you get any more rounds, if ENCE can get one more, it feels like FaZe haven't left themselves enough room to even think about it.
No, that's fair. I mean, even at this point, it's gonna be pretty rough.
It is gonna be rough.
Oh, Nertz can't control it. karrigan makes him turn. Nice jump around the spot on the jump, and Rops grabs one through smoke.
But a bit of luck through that, and you know you'll take it if you're FaZe. A karrigan classic wide swing jumping around the corner, and some timing going against some Pius here. He goes back into the peak at long. And there's a rifle waiting for him, but he doesn't overextend, and so Rain doesn't get that chance. And Rops has been so successful at hitting towards this B site that everybody else has to come back and head in towards this B site itself. Diha's still around here, still a problem, but not for long, as Brokey and Rain will close in the 3rd round for FaZe.
There we go. That round FaZe got everything they wanted. Opening kill by karrigan, a build-up upon it from Rops, and then FaZe is really good at working the map. They just haven't had those opportunities throughout this half.
Well, one more round for FaZe, and maybe there's a world in that second half. The pistol and the conversion in the first gun round. And you get that ball rolling. But they need this 4th one.
FaZe actually haven't even done too bad at getting first kills in this game. They got 6 of them in this half so far.
That's pretty crazy to think about.
Not able to convert the 5v4s.
Some of those are in the Tech 9 rounds as well.
Yeah, that's fair. Some of them probably were quickly traded off as well.
Has been really nice to watch ENCE on the CT side. A lot of different looks, a lot of different shapes they've been able to show us. And that was a chance for Brokey to take the opening kill. But a tough shot to land. Instead, we focus on FaZe walking up through connector and applying pressure towards bathrooms, where Nertz is. 15 kills in this half. Maybe he can get an extra in the ending portions of this first. Some Pius has come over. This has been a deadly duo to try and break apart.
Against Unpius and support, just watching his back. Gotta be a little careful, though.
All right, karrigan, here he goes, round the corner. Nerds had no idea.
That communication has to happen so fast when Sunpius gives up the angle, because Nertz is just a sitting duck, as we saw.
But there's that quick trade you mentioned, right? You were seeing ENCE really quick getting these kills back in reply. And they're not really able to move off of that kill that karrigan got, so they have to go back down to B in the final 30 seconds.
Hold the phone. Rain's a bit of an X factor. He's clearing out the A bomb site right now. If he calls them back, though, Sunpius is pushed in towards front bathrooms with the AWP. Rain can't clear that.
Oh, that could be the unraveling.
He has to flank. He has to flank.
There's no time to go back. There's no time. They have to go into the B side now for this last round of the half. They have to go real soon. If you're waiting on Rain, there's not a lot of time to do it. And here they go. FaZe heading through short. The bomb in their back. Rain starts that flank and Twistzz. Oh, a lovely double. And this should be that 4th round. And FaZe are 1 kill away from it.
That was so close.
Talk about procrastinating.
Yeah, just barely enough time. And they even have to begin the engagement before Rain's ready. He takes the moment as soon as Twistzz AK rings out to start running instead of walking. But that just came together with about 8, 9, 10 seconds left on the clock. And that's going to be the half. Sunpius a desperate 1v4, an impossible 1v4. And 11-4 in the favor of ENCE. Another dominant half for them. FaZe once again playing recovery. And ENCE is on the verge of the playoffs here at IEM Dallas.
I'm so tired of playing games. You don't have to be so hard. Just tell me your dreams, the things you like. What turns you off, what makes you doubt. I'll tell you my deepest secrets. I wanna let them out. Hiding a million different things. Waiting for the night time to see what it brings. And I'm still even deep in my head. And sometimes I feel my heart is dead. Maybe tonight, maybe then, I'ma love instead. Yeah, I'm still even deep in my head. And sometimes I feel my heart is dead.
Do you think you know everything about CSGO? Then stay alert and look out for the DHL drop quiz on the ESL CSGO Twitch channel.
In this head-to-head, ENCE have come out looking very strong today in Dallas. First map is there in a convincing way, and now a great start here on Overpass. 11-4 over FaZe Clan in that first half. But now FaZe shift to the defense and a chance to perhaps come back into this one. But they need a pistol, they need the conversion, need the first gun round, Jason, and then there's a world. There's a world, what can happen? But it is all coming up, ENCE.
A whole laundry list of needs for FaZe.
Absolutely. But
Yeah.
laundry can be done.
It can be. You can even, or not here. I was going to say you can send it out, but not in this situation. Here we go. Karrigan, Dooley's moving up close to Monster, the only one going for a little bit of an information peek. And if he throws that smoke at the point where he spots ENCE, it's going to be too late. You can see FaZe everywhere else on the map. That's a good smoke, but they're coming through it regardless. Perfect flashbang. Karrigan goes down. He's done great damage. There's already a bit of a flank in. Sunpius is going to spot two coming out of blue door, so there's still a battle ahead for ENCE.
Yeah, Twistzz and Brokey trying to roll out the guillotine, but it's not happening. It's just Maden who's handing out haircuts. And Rops has fallen down. The bomb plant tucked around the corner. What? Brokey goes flying in. That is a ridiculous kill to pick up. And Maden is dropped on down. Brokey.
Okay.
I think he got all the luck he needs in that first kill, and no more for that one.
Jesus, what a way to kick it off. I thought he might even just go for the planter. I thought like they might not have been able to actually cover him whatsoever, but still.
Well, a little chuckle for ENCE as they've won the pistol. Now FaZe's laundry list changes. They need to win the force buy, the follow-up.
Yeah, you got streaky underwear now. You got to soak those things.
I reckon you just go commando, Jason.
God.
Go commando mode.
I want to see that Brokey kill again.
Yeah, I really want to see that. Maybe we're not loud. Maybe it's too broken.
It's too unfair, too unreasonable. All right. Nerds is creeping in towards the smokes at the B bomb site, right around the back side. No flashbang to activate him yet. Looking for a headshot angle. Ooh, Karrigan. Oh, just a little too wide, and he's gone down. And now ENCE have control of the bomb site. Maden's controlling the flank and the rotation.
Oh,
not for long, though.
Okay, that is a blinder of a shot from Rops.
They need about 4 more of those.
Well, let them cook. Let's see what they got. Bomb plant goes in, and well, it's
how's that cooking going?
It's in the slow cooker.
Okay.
So
yeah.
probably for next round. They'll be ready. But you know, all the best
through the
meals are
roast
slow
in the
cooked.
crock pot.
Yeah,
We'll come
exactly.
back to it in a couple hours.
It's gonna be full of flavor. What do you see? What's your favorite thing to cook in the slow cooker, in the crock pot?
I don't know. It's been a while since I used one of those.
Put a good ham in there.
Okay.
It's nice. A little bit of honey.
Sure.
Yeah.
A honey-baked ham.
It's great. One of the delights of life, as FaZe are short of those at the moment. 13-4. But I'm not gonna lie, Jason. I didn't think this was gonna be a more one-sided series than EG versus Complexity, but it actually...
Yeah. Well, after Anubis, I was like, uh-oh, this ENCE team looks really on point. And then the way Overpass began, remember, it was 8-0 before FaZe got a round on the board. The way Sunpius has been looking, Nerds has been sharp. Like, this ENCE team is firing all cylinders today. I didn't expect it before the game started, but I think you kind of get that sense watching the first map, watching the start of this map.
Course,
you were like, oh dear.
You gotta know what you're dealing with at this point. mean, it was an overtime win versus EG at the start of the tournament. For FaZe, that's how things kicked off. And speaking of kick off, it is Twistzz. He starts this with a bang, right through on Snappy. And I told you, slow cooking is the best way.
Yeah, seems to have worked so far. Boost up for Rops to find an opening kill. Twistzz with a nice 1 dig, add another headshot on top. That honey baked ham looking good.
It's looking
it's starting to smell up the whole apartment.
The delights of life. And now Senpais and Maden start to walk back into it. They want to try and spoil the meal, but it doesn't look too likely. Brokey's at the barrels, karrigan's in the site, and there goes the barrels player. He's gonna bent over a barrel.
Took a lot of damage to get that one done though. Let's see what else is going to come from this. Molotovs are out. Maden doesn't clear left initially. Karrigan's got one from behind the pillar. Rops is making sure that Maden can't cross, and karrigan will finish it off. Nice jiggle with the deagle, and FaZe are at 5.
Nice. That's their chance now to start making something of this. But ENCE, the problem is they still got some cash, so they can invest, they can buy back. They probably realize FaZe's economy isn't in the best spot. Some of the weapons they have maybe aren't the greatest since they picked up a few. So you can buy up into this if you're ENCE. I've seen a lot more MP7s coming out. I assume you're an MP5 kind of guy.
I am, but not for any logical reason. Just for
nostalgia?
Just nostalgia. Every time I use it, I wonder why I haven't swapped back.
It just feels and sounds weak. And here's the MP7, loud and proud, it's dead immediately.
Yeah, good for the MP7. Weird, ENCE was like on the verge of challenging around that smoke, and then they changed positions to run through another smoke.
Well, here they go, right through just keep coming through the smokes, I guess. Here we go. Senpais, and he's got a double. How has he managed to recover this?
I don't know, it's still winnable though. Diha's here with him. They have got time. They got 1 minute and 20 seconds to work with.
It looked completely done, but I suppose once you've committed to that sort of live and die by the sword mentality, you have to keep committing to it, and Senpais goes in and he actually gets those 2 kills to pull it back.
They need to make sure they just kind of pause and wait and give time for FaZe to kind of be worried about and concerned about the A bomb site and rotate off. Brokey's done just that with the AWP, so Diha's going to start investigating. Oh, he spotted the head right at the end of the day.
Karrigan's showing a little bit too much, and then he peeks. Diha thought he was going to hide behind the barrel the entire time.
Yeah, he was taking a risk. That could have been a round-winning play, but obviously karrigan spots it out. 13-6, FaZe starting to come back into this. ENCE is going to be out of money. FaZe winning 2 in a row, and they've got cash flow behind him as well. So things starting to feel a little bit more positive. Still a ways off, though.
Yeah, definitely. But we've seen FaZe pull some ridiculous comebacks over the last month. It started with that Cloud9 game. If you remember back at the last chance qualifier, Cloud9 were up on Mirage and FaZe started pulling it back. And we got to see shades of FaZe of old. You mentioned it at the start of this game. When they were at their sort of peak and winning all the big tournaments, they were known as a team that could always come back no matter the situation. So they got that dog in them.
Oh, deep nade. Good shot from Rops as well. Yeah, and everyone's happy to take fights at the moment, knowing you're going up against unarmored opponents. All that confidence comes right back like riding a bike with FaZe.
Clean. And that's 5 players staying up. Rain gets 3 kills, starting to build up his own kill count. He started really slow on that T side. And ENCE will start to buy again. A timeout taken. This is the first timeout. Obviously, ENCE haven't been forced into a position where they feel uncomfortable enough to have to take a timeout. This is the first time we've had to see them use it, and Saul gets on the mic.
Yeah, still got a lead. No cause for panic just yet for ENCE, but you don't want to get buried into a hole. And certainly, as we've seen a number of times from tournament to tournament when this FaZe team is involved, if you have a chance, just put them away while you can, because if they wake up, like, take advantage of the slow start, take advantage of the communication issues, the flat play. Just make sure you close the series out before they really wake up into it, because that's when there's another level that FaZe can hit that you don't want to mess with.
Yeah, you can awake the sleeping giant, and it happens quite often. Sometimes they just wake up on their own, though. There's nothing you can do about it. This could be that moment to put them back to bed. The AKs. Let's see what call Snappy's come up with here. And Saul. Just default spread. Get a couple players outside of B into the connector. And Brokey's actually pushed down long, so he might get the chance to open up here on Maden. I don't know if he's ready for maden to be
No.
so crossed over, and he won't be. maden wins the fight with a rifle.
Yeah, he missed that crucial piece of information. Good opening kill provided by maden, and that's a critical part of the round to have it. Rain's going to have to stick at the A bomb site. And you have to imagine the longer this round goes on, any application of pressure towards the A bomb site is going to pull Rops back, and he's already shifting.
Feels great on the T side of Overpass, and you have so much time and an advantage. A lot of options open up for you.
Oh, this is actually, there's
cool.
a perfect window right here as Rops and Rain are pushing out towards long, the furthest possible rotation away from the B bomb site. If ENCE can hit this within the next like 5 to 10 seconds, they're living the dream. Even Twistzz is
He's
shifting
rotating
off.
away because they're worried about the fact that bathrooms, that smoke's faded away, so they can probably, they're worried about them walking up through middle up to the A side, so they have to bring Twistzz back up. There's only 35 seconds. This B side is so weak, it's just karrigan. We see this sometimes where he's just left on an island. He has to try and deliver so much, and he's not going to get anything. Snappy comes in at short. maden catches off the rotation down through Con, and that's it. That's the round for ENCE.
Yeah, FaZe have to save what weapons they have. Nicely put together. maden's going to be here to try and take some guns away right at the end of the day, but FaZe is not pushing up long. They're pushing in towards bathrooms. They'll hear these footsteps as well. Rops and Twistzz will be tracking. Snappy likely to be the first contact. He goes down, but the information is now called out.
maden's in behind. Rops' turn, and doesn't matter. maden still hits that headshot.
Yeah, he's having a game. He was, what, like 11-0 at one point?
It's cool to see maden having more of these performances.
This ENCE team, we touched on it, like talking during Anubis about Diha and maden sometimes going like under-mentioned because of you know, the big names of Nertz and Sunpias, and then Snappy's in-game leadership being such a talking point as well. But this is sneakily a pretty deep team, ENCE.
They're always a dark horse team, and I think that was something the desk were talking about. Was no one really, everyone had them going through to the playoffs, right? Based on their performances out of the initial stage of the major, and going into the playoffs, everybody thought you'd see ENCE there, but something just didn't click at the end. And when they come out and they're looking
Not just
good,
didn't click, something went horribly wrong.
yeah, that's a part of it. They didn't respect underdog, and that's what happened. Nades go in, Snappy's down low. And he's 37 HP, but he doesn't slow down because of that. He doesn't care. He's running straight over the top of Party. Blinded now, tucks in behind the picnic table, and there's a little look down into connector where he's about to make things hot and heavy for the offer of Brokey. Forces him into the fight versus Diha, and Brokey, another rough start to the round. He's taken out.
Snappy had an idea that whole time. He had some kind of an image in his head that was absolutely perfect. He hustled into that play. Really making Brokey uncomfortable with the Molotov from behind. And ENCE is just perched in a line. They've got decent map control. They moved up quite a bit. Control of stairs. maden's out towards the flower wall. He's taken down now through the smoke by Rain, which is a nice benefit. That means karrigan doesn't have to make any kind of a play. But once again, FaZe on the wrong side of the map, at least for the moment. And karrigan's got no more utility. When this smoke fades, it's all on his shoulders. Miss smoke.
I don't know how he missed it that much. That's impressive. But here goes karrigan. Peeking out, monster caught now, and he's dead to rights, but somehow fights his way out of it. Out of the pit of despair, karrigan gets a double, and now Sunpias runs at him, and finally karrigan is felled, but he does so much, and 17 seconds left. There's two players down here on the B side. Dia has to try and cut through them. Bomb is now loose, and Rain gets a double too. Wow, what a round from karrigan. He shouldn't have got away with that.
No, they probably shouldn't have even gotten away with the first one. The second one's a spectacular shot, but I mean, he's what, like 3/4 blind when he recovers to get that first kill coming through Monster. This time, previously in the last round, remember, he was left alone at the B bomb site as well and wasn't able to get anything. This time, two massive kills. That's just a beautifully quick headshot onto Snappy. And that's from the damage from utility early on in the round that Snappy largely ignored to make his opening play. So FaZe keeping their claws in this map. Second timeout used by ENCE, 6-round lead. ENCE 2 rounds away from the playoffs.
Another playoff appearance for ENCE in Dallas is looming. Grand final last year with a stand-in, and must be a relief to come into Dallas with a full squad this time around. And to get there over FaZe, we'll make it a legitimate run into the arena. I hope a lot of you at home are coming to Dallas for this event. It's going to be a great time.
Hell yeah, baby.
Crowd was awesome last year.
Put your cowboy boots on and get out here.
And the hats.
Bring your green hat.
And brisket. Bring it all.
I think somebody did bring ribs last year.
Yeah, I think I seen that. That was pretty cool. Actually, imagine how disgusting that would smell if everybody brought ribs.
I'm cool with it. Snack up at the B bomb site.
Whack-a-mole.
Yeah.
CSGO edition.
Well, there's also Twistzz, I think, pushed in towards short underneath that stack, and then you have karrigan at the B bomb site. So huge emphasis on controlling short towards sandbags.
I think Brokey just wants some friends at the start of a round. He's had 2 back-to-back disasters where he's just being removed.
Yeah, he's like, guys, come hang out with me for a minute.
And sell someone down the river. Here they come into the B setup. If they hold this phase, it could have been kind of sick, but they've already dismantled that.
Yeah, which is funny because karrigan's actually in a stronger position now, and once again gone to the wrong side of the map. Spam through the smoke, unconfirmed. Actually, excuse me, not unconfirmed. Rops starts coming back.
Well, here they come again. This time karrigan doesn't muster enough strength for a single kill. It is Twistzz who only finds one. Brokey's still around here, but he hasn't been able to find the angle to find some impact here, and Rain up at heaven. What a shot right between the eyes on Nerds. Rob steps up too, and finally Brokey gets his chance. It's just Snappy and a 1v3 ahead of him. Brokey's had a field day, and finally he's got a chance to do something in the round. He isn't dead first, and he delivers impact.
No, but that stack got back to the B bomb site just in time, because I mean, good entries and trading for ENCE coming through monster tunnels, but the fact that FaZe, the follow-up players were already there, meant ENCE couldn't get any great positions for that plant, for the post-plant situation. They get picked off before they're even settled after the plant. Nice double opening from Nerds, but Rain was here with quickness. Brokey was here behind the bomb site, and there's no space for ENCE to work with after the plants. 14-9.
This is quick. This is very fast indeed from ENCE. And the lower buy freed up and attacking B with some strength. Maden tries to get through short, but Brokey is ready. And they send karrigan's M4 in second to deal with a short offensive. It's one kill, nearly a second, very close to taking Snappy down, but the rest of FaZe will clean up, and that's 10. That's double figures for FaZe. Now 4 rounds away from tying this up.
Look, FaZe is building up into this. It's time for ENCE. This is when you start to get to that point where, like, all right, we've had enough messing around. Like, we need to close this one out real quick, especially considering the way this map started and the way Anubis went. You don't want to go to the third map of Ancient against a FaZe team that is fully warmed up into the series. And Saul's going to burn another timeout. Third one used by ENCE. Still looking for solutions. It's a 6-1 run for FaZe since the guns have come out in this half. And at one point, there were 3 members of FaZe without kills. At one point, Rain and Rops were both 0 and 7. Well, everyone has shot up the scoreboard now. Top kills for FaZe is Brokey, Twistzz, and Rops tied for 14. Rain and karrigan are tied at 12. All 5 players starting to deliver in this second half.
An update from the B stream, 11-4 for MOUZ, looking to try and take this series 2-0 over Furia.
Watch party and T-spawn.
And it's over, just like that, as we return to round 25. It's karrigan back on the AUG. And is this going to be one of those FaZe comeback moments we've all come so used to seeing?
It's been a lot of emphasis on the B bomb site for ENCE, and I mean, for the most part, FaZe has handled it really well, outside of a single round where karrigan was left alone. But this bomb site is heavily stacked up. Smoke's going to clear. The AUG does its job for the first, not the second.
Good quick trade from D-Hop.
Still 3 defenders here, though.
Well, and Brokey is one of them. Oh, hits the shot, but it's not enough damage for the kill. And that could cost him.
Oh, ENCE want nothing to do with this now. They spot the op out and they say there's way too much presence here. We bit off a bit more than we could chew. Let's be content with the 4-on-4.
2 smokes left, 1 flash, and a Molotov, and just under a minute left.
Yeah, but remember too, we've seen a number of times FaZe have actually shifted a majority of their defense to the A bomb site late in rounds and left karrigan alone here, as we've touched on. It would actually kind of be sad if they didn't go for a similar play here when ENCE finally actually readjusts to the A bomb site. Broky's sliding over.
They're running up close to Rain. I don't think he's seen the head of maden, so he got so deep. He's in behind the dice box already. Broky makes the rotate up. Oh, he's ready for maden. He just swings into the fight, confidently takes it. And Twistzz is here too, and FaZe are coming together. They just absolutely storm into the site before they even get a chance to start planting that bomb.
Broky just didn't even care. I was shocked to see him continue to run through this smoke as it plumes at the headshot angle.
That's confidence right there.
Yeah, that's confidence or just not caring. Either way, it works out. maden was even ready for it.
Confidently not caring. Obviously calmed by Rain. Like the steps of maden were really loud, so Broky knew to come in and where to look. And was very quick and trusts himself to land that shot. But yeah, the frustration's starting to come in. This smoke keeps failing for a FaZe.
Yeah, whoever's throwing that, need to have a conversation with him.
That's another AUG kill for karrigan. This time doesn't get traded immediately. Rain at the ready, covers off the party. It's his party. And no one's ruining it until Nerds turns up. Tech9 double on a swivel. Rain and Rops out of there. And so much time, and that's guns available now to both of these ENCE players.
Yeah, and a little bit of utility on Nerds. He's got smoke flash. If they can actually push towards the A bomb site now, they're gonna chill for a minute, which is giving Twistzz time to make this play. But the op kind of negates the HP that Nerds has lost. They need to find a clean opening and quick. karrigan looking towards blue door for the moment, gonna smoke it off. That might funnel ENCE back to A.
Get up on the pipes.
This is like, hey man, boost me right here.
Yep. Hanging out in the sewer. In the boiler room. Not seeing too much just yet. They're waiting on a FaZe mistake. And it's not coming, but there is that flank from Twistzz coming around the back side.
Well, and they're actually calling the flank off from Twistzz, right? They're saying, we're going to rotate to the A bomb site. You with this push, cover B.
Somehow Twistzz is about to get flanked.
Yeah, that would probably piss him off. I'm not going to lie. If he get
the timing tucks in the right. Now he smokes it off.
They know his position, though. They see the trajectory.
Yeah, but he's just going to stand and fight. If he can get one, that's perfect. Should confirm the round, really. But Nerds, wow, just runs right through it. Dry into the fight. Twistzz doesn't get a single kill. And now, well, the smoke goes into the side, and that's going to shield these ENCE players and allow that bomb plant to come in. karrigan dives down. They haven't heard it. They didn't hear him drop. And karrigan quick. Oh, okay, the transfer with the AUG. You don't see that every day. And karrigan gets it done.
That was a slow, clunky transfer with that AUG, but he makes it work. Nice headshot on the Nerds to shut him down. Nerds was on for the ace. Good damage and good plant, but FaZe's economy is way too strong to be thinking about a reset at the moment. Good round from karrigan overall. Triple kill. Here's that little transfer.
FaZe ENCE stickers on it. He's prepared for this game. Snappy. I love the reactions we're getting out of him today. 14-12 though. This could be full.
Snappy's got to just be thinking like, what do I have to call to get this win? Yeah, they did the smoke.
Nailed it this time.
Triple nade.
Unfortunately, no one's there. FaZe were using that boost a little bit earlier in the half, but not this time. And it's a good thing that that smoke did land this time, though, because ENCE did send 3 players over towards Monster early on, but they've now adjusted that and spread out a little bit more across the map.
Towards A we go. Broky along with an op. Rain at the bathroom's entrance. Run boost. Broky can't track it fast enough. Op shots from both miss. And Rain now isolated.
Peeking. Rain will be isolated, but still handle it alone. He doesn't mind being the lone wolf. maden gets a taste of that. Nerds, the nade lands right at his feet. Does so much damage, brings him down to 22 health points. And if you go any further, you got to walk into the laser.
Oh man, I have a bad feeling FaZe has just hit this peak. I don't know if ENCE is going to be able to crack into this. Brokey now with another kill. 5 on 3 for FaZe. Exactly what ENCE was doing to them in the first half.
Brokey misses the shot. Good swing out. Diha brings Rops out of the play, but Brokey and Rain, they've just hit that next gear. They've shifted up, and FaZe have arrived to this game in a big way. And this is the thing, you get that 4th round. That's the difference with this FaZe team. If you let them just get that extra little round at the end of that first half, there's always a world in which they pull it back. There's always a chance to come back into it.
6 rounds straight for FaZe, 9 of the last 10.
Timeout taking, you see Saw asking for it, and need it. Brokey is the big key. I mean, the rounds that ENCE are winning on this T side as well, before the 6 rounds you just mentioned in a row, Brokey was getting eliminated at the start of those rounds that ENCE are winning. As soon as he changed it up and wasn't involved in a lot of those early fights, he's been just dominating them.
Yeah, he's really putting in a nice performance here. You wouldn't think it on the scoreboard, but starting to heat up and have a lot of impact. ENCE have problems. B tactics haven't worked. They've been stalled out. FaZe has been able to stack a number of bodies on defense at that part of the map. Heading towards A, we just mentioned the aforementioned Brokey has just been a menace with the AWP, much like Sunpius was in the first half. ENCE have only won a single gun round in this half, round 21. Other than that, it was the pistol, it was the 2nd round, and 1 gun round.
A deep smoke out from ENCE actually through Monster, so Nerds is going to try and play with it, and this time through B, it's a quick kill on Twistzz. The Brokey AWP is here, and there's so many other options. karrigan, oh, he's indestructible with that AUG.
I think Snappy's trying to take advantage of Nerds' opening kill. Didn't expect any aggression towards sandbags, but again, because FaZe have been starting these rounds with 4 players at the B bomb site, they have the manpower to put it there and still be comfortable.
The slow pounding of karrigan's AUG has just been impenetrable. And now they're going to start walking back over, and what a shot. Brokey peeks for the AWP and is met with a bullet to the brain. It's the scout of Sunpius, and now tested his Rain's rifle. Move to the back of truck, gets dinked on the way back forward, but he is still standing, and that's not going to be enough. He will get taken out by Maden's Tech 9. Have ENCE found their way through to 15 in the most unlikely of fashions? It looks like it for the time being. Re-smoke out, that's not going to go where I wanted it, but it actually works out in a way because Sunpius upgrades into the AWP. There's a gap opened up, and he takes 2 on the way out the door.
Why the hell not? What a weird round. What a weird round. Nerds provides an opening through Monster really early on. Maden actually dinks Rain for like 2 HP with a Tech 9. I don't even know how you do that. This shot from the scout, though, man. Brokey just gets taken down immediately, and then Sunpius cleans it up as well. The final 2 kills, good reactions with the AWP. And that takes a lot of pressure off ENCE. Now they're not playing, they can't lose. They at least have overtime secured. You just need one of these last 2 rounds.
Same smoke thrown out from ENCE that they threw in the previous round. This time no one plays with it, but it does bid out that utility from FaZe on the B side. So if ENCE want to go there later in the round, it will be a little weaker and lighter on utility. But they're going to go over towards A right now. They're all gathered outside long and party. No one's seeing this from FaZe yet.
Towards long we go. The cover of Sunpius is up, allowing Maden and Snappy to move up. Maden lost this fight to Rain in the previous round. This time it's a flashbang, not a Molotov, and Nerds is ready and waiting. No escape for Rain. Brokey goes down through the smoke, and surely ENCE, they can feel it now.
What a game from Nerds. What a game from him so far, and that's the impact that's needed to open up this possible final round. Rops is doing everything he can to hold, but he is finally broken through. Sunpius on the double kill. It's the Nerds-Sunpius combo that in back-to-back rounds finally finds the answer, and FaZe have handed this assignment in too late. They haven't done it in time. karrigan, 1v4, not going to be able to do this. He goes forward, and it's the first on D-Hub, but there's just too many players watching this, and Sunpius will close it. ENCE in a 2-0 fashion, locking the playoffs here in Dallas, and they do it over FaZe. This matchup is becoming quite the one-sided affair between ENCE and FaZe in the head-to-head, and it continues to come up ENCE.
Finalists at IEM Dallas last year, 2nd place finish for ENCE. They find themselves a spot in the playoffs with...